Alright, I'm going to share with you a really cool national monument in Grand Portage, Minnesota, run by the National Park Service.
Yeah, it's raining pretty good now, but this is a visitor center. I'll go in there.
The best thing to do on a rainy day is go inside the building and gain some knowledge. Just for your information, these slides are going to be about 2 or 3 seconds long, and if you have any interest in reading or looking very closely, you're going to have to pause. Now, even though it looks like a fort, it's not a fort. It's just a storage facility, basically. Now, I get into the history of a place, that's why I put these things. But then again, I end up forgetting this as soon as I'm gone. The visitor center is a beautiful facility with awesome murals inside.
They have free loaner umbrellas, which I'm using to try to protect the camera. That's a moose pelt. I think we got a bear here. Looks like a wolf. They're written up there. Bobcat. Arctic fox. Panthers. Raccoons. Beaver pelt. Muskrat. Skunk. So he said that's what the natives would bring, and this is what they would trade for. Textiles. 90-pound bundles, and each person on the trip would carry at least 2 of them on every portage, some more, 2 at a time, and they would make several trips on the portages to
So as well as paddling, each guy would carry 180 pounds every time they portaged the canoe, and some making several trips. So this wasn't an easy job at all. In the summers, the owners of the Northwest Company would come here for meetings. When you go to really cool places, you get to learn stuff. And I learned that Alexander MacKenzie went from coast to coast 12 years before Lewis and Clark did. I'm going to put a link down in the description to some more information about him, but it was pretty cool to learn.
Saying that Alexander MacKenzie actually went cross country before Lewis and Clark, like 10 years before. But I guess I'm like a lot of people, never heard of him. And that was said to be because the government paid for Lewis and Clark and private citizens paid for MacKenzie. So I think the government decided who goes in the history books.
I guess him not being American had something to do with it. But Lewis and Clark didn't get famous really till after their deaths. When they came back, they didn't really give Jefferson the information he was hoping for. Jefferson kind of considered the expedition a failure. In some aspects. Birch bark canoes really are amazing. The weight of the canoe compared to how much it can carry, we still can't beat it today. They are amazing. I know that's going to open me up to argument, but that's what they said here, and online it seems to prove it true. Also, you gotta admit though, if you're gonna hit a big rock with a canoe, you'd probably want it to be a modern one. There was so much to learn here. It was awesome. Think of this canoe system as almost like UPS, like a distribution route from larger to smaller canoes.
It's funny, the term wigwam is the Ojibwa word for birch tree.
Yet it's still synonymous with the buildings themselves.
Alright, just 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. See, this is going to make me want to come back here, because I'm not doing it today. It's muddy, rainy, nasty day. It's my last day. But it'd be a nice 17-mile hike to Fort Charlotte and back some other time. So this will all get put together in some type of video. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a great and wonderful day.
Seriously though, if you get a chance, come on up here. It's a really cool place.